Graduation for Neumont students is it's a rite of passage. First of all, this is an extremely rigorous program, and they've survived it. They've excelled to the point where they're graduating. So obviously that's huge. Very exciting for them. Exciting for us to see their successes and to see them taking off into the next steps in their lives.
Because in progression, you go from right to left, not left to right. So does that mean in like Japan and China, when they read from up to down, you have to go from back to front? Yeah. Possibly.
My name is Joshua Krebs. I'm originally from Modesto, California. I started attending Neumont when I was 28 years old, something that I chose to do because my career was going nowhere. I was already in the industry, but I was going nowhere because I didn't have a degree and I had almost no programming experience whatsoever. So I went to Neumont, and at my age and my stage in my family life, I needed a fast-paced, intense course work that would get me to my degree faster than the average person.
So all of these students that are graduating today, their future potential is limitless. You look at Mark Cuban, you look at Zuckerberg, you look at Bill Gates, all these guys who are extremely successful, and you know, you could argue they're ruling the world. They're defining what's happening in the world through technology. So given that avenue, and that's the focus of this school, obviously, these students have limitless potential.
Neumont is a bit different from the traditional schools in a good way, because Neumont offers a real-life experience in the curriculum that they have that is very close to what you have in the corporate world. And I think that's goes a long way to getting their students rapidly into the workforce and being very productive right off the bat. So it's a good way to do it.
My name's Danielle Bennet, and I'm originally from Las Vegas, Nevada. Before I came here, I actually started my career in the game industry. I worked for Sony for a little bit, and then I moved on to Blizzard Entertainment. And I think Blizzard Entertainment is where I found my inspiration to get into the programming development side. And so that's when I came out here to Utah, because I heard about Neumont.
Where we'll do a big group photo, and you'll look to this guy because he'll tell you where to be.
So my name is Aysha, and I'm originally from Nashville, Tennessee. Before I came to Neumont, I was just in high school, and I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I was going through a lot of different brochures for different universities, and one of the things that caught my eye about Neumont was the project-based learning, and I've been here ever since.
Joe Skeen, I'm the valedictorian of the class of 2011, co-valedictorian of the class of 2011. I'm from around Utah, and I absolutely love my experience at Neumont University.
The mission of Neumont is to provide a professional education that's rich in ideas, current in practices, industry practices, and deep in technological insight from the input of industry-leading partners like Mark Sherman. The leadership team at Neumont gave these words a lot of thought because we spend 50 hours a week or so working to achieve that mission.
It was intense, it was no holds barred, it was unforgiving, and I had to go from having not attended school for years to being full-time in the trenches 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day. So it was amazing. I saw the results almost immediately of what I was being taught and what I was learning and how I was changing.
We've been shaped and molded into what we need to be. And as we move forward, if we will remember the things which we've learned at Neumont, we'll continue our growth in industry, and we will be able to take our place as some of the best and the brightest in the computer science industry.
If you think about that smartphone in your pocket, that is the typewriter of 2011. Think about that for a minute. That is the typewriter of 2011. It was only 7 years ago that came out. The technology you take for granted today will not be present in its present form in the next few years. And many of you will play a role in developing the products that will replace today's smartphones. I am in envy of all of you. I really am. Because many of you will have the opportunity to literally change the way that the world works.
I believe that now that I've graduated, my career options, they're really open.
We're excited that Ryan's done.
Yeah.
And that he was able to stick with it and get it all done, and he has a job, so we're pretty excited.
I'm currently working at a company called Navitaire. It's an incredibly stable and solid position. I love where I'm working. It's a position I couldn't have gotten any other way than going to Neumont and going through their career assistance program. Currently, I'm a junior software developer, but I'm working on a product that just recently did 1.75 million transactions in one day. Something that actually tops Amazon's average transaction count.
If I were to have the chance again, I would make the choice to go to Neumont. It's been such a great experience for me. I've learned so much.
In the short term, they have a leg up on the competition, so to speak, coming from a school like Neumont, and then being in this industry, the future beyond that is limitless.
Graduates, I look forward to seeing your handiwork as the years come and go. The devices and interactions that change the world that we live in, that you will be a central part of. So congratulations, graduates, and good luck.